Okay, this FOIL is the idea of you multiply the first terms in each bracket together, then the outside terms in each bracket, then the inside terms in each bracket, then the last terms in each bracket. So if you look and you compare it with what you do in distributive property, multiply each term in the first bracket needs to be multiplied by each term in the second bracket, it is exactly the same thing. So don't worry too much about memorizing what FOIL is. If you use distributive property, you're already doing FOIL. That said, however, okay, multiplying the first terms together, x times x gets you x squared. Then this x needs to be multiplied by the positive 4 as well. So positive x times positive 4 is positive 4x. 6 times x is 6x. And 6 times 4, the last two, is 24. Follow the same procedure. Now you're looking for like terms to combine. So I see just one x squared term. Your x terms, you have a positive 4x and a positive 6x. So 4x plus 6x is 10x. And then you have a positive 24 as well. There's your answer. So whether you use FOIL or whether you use distributive property, you will do the same operations in the same order and you'll get the same answer. Okay, next question. So y needs to be multiplied by y. That's our first one. So y times y is y squared. Y times positive 2 is plus 2y. Negative 7 times positive y, remember don't forget to look at the signs, is negative 7y. And negative 7 times positive 2 is negative 14. Look for like terms to combine. So you have your y squared term. Your two y terms, you've got positive 2y minus 7y. 2 minus 7 is negative 5, so you get negative 5y. And then a minus 14 as well. So y squared minus 5y minus 14 is your final answer. Part C. Okay, now we have 3x times x. 3x times x is 3x squared. 3x times negative 5. 3 times negative 5 is negative 15, so you get negative 15x. 1 times positive x gets you positive x. And 1 times negative 5 is negative 5. Combine your like terms. You have a 3x squared term. Your x terms, you have negative 15x plus x. So negative 15 plus 1 is the same as negative 14. So you get negative 14x. And a negative 5 at the end. There's your answer. And last question. 6a minus 5b squared. If you have this squared notation, I would always say write it out long form, because otherwise it's too easy to say, oh, 6a squared minus 5b squared. No, not right. So always, when you see this squared thing, write it out long form. 6a minus 5b squared equals 6a minus 5b times itself. So 6a minus 5b times 6a minus 5b. 6a needs to be multiplied by whatever's in the other bracket. So 6a times 6a is 36a squared. 6a times negative 5b. 6 times negative 5 is negative 30. A times b is ab, so negative 30ab. Negative 5b times times positive 6a. Negative 5 times positive 6 is negative 30. b times a, I'll write it, because this order I've already written as AB, I'll write this one as AB too, just to remind myself that they're like terms. So negative 30AB, and then negative 5B times negative 5B. Negative times a negative is a positive. So positive 5 times so is 25. B times B is B squared. Okay, now you're looking for like terms to combine. So I see an A squared term, 36A squared. Your AB terms, negative 30AB minus 30AB. Negative 30 minus 30 is negative 60. So you get negative 60AB. Those are gone. Plus 25B squared. There's your answer. So if you had by accident just tried to square each of these and leave it at that, you'd be missing a whole middle term in here, which is why it's better to just write it out long form, and then you can show which things you're multiplying together.